Good morning, amazing, dedicated Eastwood scholars and staff. Please demonstrate 5 at this time. Thank you for listening and turning off your voice, growing your brain. When you are listening, you are silent and your body is in control. I am Dr. Henry, and it's a very special day in the Eastwood neighborhood because I have a very special guest with us. And I want to welcome you. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Charles Gay.
Nice to have you here, Charles.
Yeah.
And scholars, Mr. Gay is someone I met in church, and we started talking about our passion to help young children read. And tell us about this project. We're working on the Global Kindness Project at Eastwood, filling our big blue barrel full of books for young students in your country. Although you live here in North Dakota now, Mr. Gay.
Yeah.
But tell us why you're doing this.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the rich session also. What I want to express to you is deeply from the depth of my heart, because I know, and today in the global world, we know education is important. I started school at the age of 14 years, because I came from the village. My parents do not have money, and I went to school late. And because of that kindness, God placed that in my heart to be able to build church, to build school in order for children to go to school. And about last year we built this school. We are still building it, but right now we are having a school in the church building. And I personally reaching out to everybody so that they will help us in the construction of our school, and also in the supply, to supply us with books, copy books, pen, pencil, and rest of it. And because of that, I met Paula at the church, and I spread my desire to her to be able to help us to do that.
That is such a worthy cause, Mr. Gay. Having kindness and heart to help other children succeed, just like we work to succeed here. So children in a small village in Liberia will have our gift of books to be able to learn how to read. And we are asking for you to donate gently used smaller books like this that children can read. And this happens to be
good.
about global, about globalness, just what you talked about, Mr. Gay. What does it mean to be global? And it means to think about young children in another part of the world where many of you scholars were born. We have many children here from Liberia.
Yeah.
They were born in Liberia. Now this is their new country that they will grow up and live in. But we always remember where we were when we were young, and we want to give back. And I'm really impressed with your story, though. You didn't go to school until you were 14, but look how you have accomplished so much. That took a lot of perseverance and dedication.
Yeah.
And you have a desire to learn.
Yeah.
Why do you think you have such a big desire to learn and help others?
Well, the society we live in today, be it in Africa or America, education is a foundation. So it's always good to go to school to learn something so that you will be informed.
Yes.
Because education gives you information that is important, that will help you in your future, in your life entirely.
that's a great message for all of us here at Eastwood School, Mr. Gay. You know, a foundation, when Mr. Gay talks about a foundation, it's like building a house. You have a strong foundation. And he said education is the foundation, just like you're building your school in Liberia.
Yeah.
You have to have a strong foundation, and that's education. And many of our scholars here think about what they want to do when they grow up so they can help their family.
Yes.
And, you know, to have a foundation of learning, to be able to read and write, really is a privilege here in the United States. And not all the children in Liberia get that chance. Like Mr. Gay was 14. And so you really have done wonderful work.
Yeah.
We are so proud to meet you, Mr. Gay. And I want to thank you for being here with us, and I can't wait to fill up that blue barrel full of books.
Thank you.
Because we're going to send that right over to Liberia.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
You're so kind.
Yeah.
And scholars, remember, bring in those books. We want to fill up that blue barrel this week and next week, and then before our winter break, we want to send that off to Liberia. So bring as many books as you can. Remember, smaller books, not too thick, just right. And then I will bring that barrel to you, and off it goes to Liberia. So I'm excited about that.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
I want to take the time to appreciate you for all that you are doing.
Well, it's our scholars, our Eastwood scholars and staff. Those are the people to thank, Mr. Gay. You know, no one person can do it alone.
Yes.
It takes a community, all of us working together, scholars, to make life better for another school in Liberia.
Thank you.
Keep bringing those books in.
Thank
All
you.
right, now it is time for all the scholars to stand and staff for the Eastwood Pledge. I am a proud Eastwood Eagle. I pledge to say only kind words and do kind things. I pledge to help others succeed. I promise to smile. I promise to be helpful. I promise to soar with the Eastwood Eagles. We work to be respectful, responsible, safe, and smart. And now we say it is time to get to work.